Yeah, hi everyone, I'm Devin. Before I begin, I just want to clarify that this is not a business idea, so the slides will not be exactly in the same format.
Get out of here, man.
But it's about the startup and it's for entrepreneurs. Okay. So I'm Devin. I'm at Devin Goa on Twitter. Briefly about myself, I started my first company when I was 17. It was a stockbroking, outfit which I ran for about 3 years. And then I worked in various capacities. So this is basically a project which is, kind of out of philosophy that a certain percentage of your time you want to give back to, the startup community. So, it's purely, for helping startup entrepreneurs. So what we want to build, so who is it for? It's for entrepreneurs who kind of, face daily struggles on a day-to-day basis, but many times don't know, where to go help. So it's for entrepreneurs and especially early stage entrepreneurs. So we want to build a kind of an online space where entrepreneurs can help each other. Actually, this is a great forum because this is, exactly like that. We are kind of helping, each other. But we want to kind of make it an online platform and, a global platform. And we are building what we are calling it a generosity engine, which will facilitate and multiply and go and, just share. So no price tags there. It's not buying and selling. It's just entrepreneurs sharing what they are looking for and others kind of, helping each other. Second is we want to build a curated content, where startups can go and learn things. So Alok has shared some great presentations on how to build a kind of a, pitch, an investor pitch. There is somebody who recently shared, an entire list of documents like, agreements and stuff, which, startups can use. So we want to curate content. We don't want to create content, but we want to curate content based on startup stages. If it's just starting up, then what all you need, company formation stage, marketing stage. So based on the business stage, we want to curate content and also based on functions. So, marketing for startups or, so that's what we want to create. Then you have to create a generosity app which kind of facilitates random acts of kindness. So we'll have a kind of a curated community of entrepreneurs, and there are two broad insights we gathered when we spoke to many entrepreneurs. That one is that most successful entrepreneurs are more than happy to help as long as they have some assurance that their help is going to the right person, that is going to be used well. And second is, like, very few people would do things like what Alok is doing, then go all out and create something like this. But there are many entrepreneurs who want to help, by giving a few hours of their time. So we want to kind of enable a generosity app where, people can do small acts of kindness, but collectively they could, become, bigger. We also kind of started an experiment, last month where we kind of are starting something we are calling as Founders Meetup, where we create based on a focus group. So, we kind of, 10 entrepreneurs who are, interested in internet product development kind of met up. And we saw that we'll meet, every month, once a month. And what we'll do is that every month we'll take one entrepreneur's problem and we'll sit the whole night and we'll kind of, help that entrepreneur. So if one particular entrepreneur has built a product and he wants to market his product, we all will kind of, a whole night work on it and, help him do that. So we want to do, these kind of, events. So that is what we want to build. So this idea we present. Okay. This idea we have presented at, Startup Weekend at ISB Hyderabad 2 weeks back, and we kind of try to build this, generosity app. So this is one Dharma Kitchen in US and stuff. So they do various such, experiments, and these restaurants have been running for like 4 years, 5 years. So the model is working. So I wanted to kind of experiment this kindness, experiments in the startup community, and that's what the idea behind, startup kindness is. And so we have, we have a kind of working website. We kind of featured, Alok there, who's on this giving spree of the book and stuff. So we will share some stories, of startup kindness, and then as and when our app is ready, it'll start be the first be a web app, and then we'll kind of move to mobile. So right now we have actually volunteers. We want to build this, through volunteers. So we have volunteers in design, in content, and marketing and stuff. We are still looking for one volunteer who could code it. So if anybody here wants is helping us, we'd be very happy to take your help, and we want to complete that app first, and then we'll move ahead. So this is the objective, to facilitate small acts of kindness, which will overall help the ecosystem. Thank you.
Fantastic. Still a minute to go.
I mean, there's a lot going on. There was the startup blog that you want to do, and there was the app, and then there was the meetups, the helping app, and also, I guess if you could be a little more focused into one area, it would really
Right.
Because as a person who visits the website, I see so many things, I might get confused at what exactly.
Absolutely. So we're going to start with just the platform for people to share things, and that's how it's going to begin. It's possible that there is not enough volunteers to do it, and this may slow down. It's possible that there are too many people helping, and then we will do many things. So it will purely flow as as we kind of gather support.
Let's take the questions offline later when we have the time for a break and tea and everything else. Let's move
Called Hostel Finder. Actually, this is started with a pain. One was my pain, and other was my consumers and my users' pain. So last year, summers, I was laid down from my company because somebody, a new CMO come and say that Vishal, we got a same person like you in headquarters in Toronto. So I was like without my job, and I gone back to my hometown and told my dad that I want to do something else. Something of my own, like start my own thing. So he said, okay, fine. So what do you want from me? Except money, asked me, what do you want? Like, I want your go down. So he said, no, I can't give you my go down. It's like lakhs of rupees of product. No, I want your go down which is abandoned. So, okay, fine. So, okay, take the go down, take the material, whatever is there. So, I put up remove everything and put up all the infrastructure required. Being a baniya, I always look for a very cheap thing. So, a cyber cafe gone down, so I put up all the furniture of cyber cafe in my place, so my office got started. I put up like 24-inch screen CRT, which I cost in 1,500 rupees, and I put it over there. So that's how a small development center in my dad's godown got started. And the other pain was, I'm from Kota, Rajasthan, which actually manufacture IIT and doctors. Okay, so that's a place, a well-known place, so where the IITians and doctors are manufactured, and from all over India as well as all over the world. So all over even world, from Gulf country, they come down to Kota to study, not for the IIT college, but to give the exam of joint entrance exam. So that's a huge, big economy over there. So how it all got started. So my little bit of previous experience is like I have 8-year experience in digital marketing, and I've spent like millions and millions of dollars of my clients, like spending $20,000 on AdWords every day. That's my job. Okay, so what the problem thought was, all the students with their parents are coming to get admission in the institute, and the admission happens in the summer month. It's like April, May, and June. So last year we thought that people are coming with bags and all that stuff and hunting for the hostel after they get admitted. Their children get admitted in the institute. So there was some lacking point that was, we can build something like a web application that before coming they can have a look of the hostel. Even this problem comes in metro cities where you have like people coming from different cities for working as well as for study purpose. So what we are building is like, we are building a largest hostel discovery as well as a booking and a web mobile application. So this is a MVP. It's a minimal viable product that we have put up on our site. We launched public beta in March of this year. So what is the market problem? So there are millions and millions of students and working professionals shift from one city to another for job, for study, and they hunt for a long-term rental like hostel or PG. Okay. So in India there is no such website where you can book hostel. You can book hotels, but you can't book hostel, and hostels are long-term. People stay, student and working professionals stay for 6, 9 or maybe 12 months. Okay. So what we are building is the web mobile application that provide all the information about the hostel and the property across India. Okay, and today the problem with the hostel and PG owners are all their inventory or all their rooms or beds, whatever, are filled through offline channel only. There is no such online channel available. So our solution is to provide a application where somebody, a user, student or a working professional will come down, book the room, see the room, will put up all the possible right information, the photos.